What's up, everybody? This is Bree from Young, Saved, and Free, and I'm back with this week's Tuesday Talk. So for everybody that's new here, welcome. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to my channel. For everybody else that's been here, I hope y'all are doing great, and welcome back to Young, Saved, and Free. And everybody, make sure you subscribe to my channel. My head is itching. I'm sorry, y'all. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. So go ahead and go down, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell so you never miss another video from me. And also make sure you subscribe to my mailing list by clicking the link in my description box down below. So I really was kind of uneasy about talking about this because this is actually like my third time recording this video, and I was just like, should I really talk about this? But we're going to talk about this basketball wife situation. So for those of you who didn't know, I am like a reality show junkie. Like, I love reality TV. Like, that is like a guilty pleasure of mine. Like, on any given day, you can catch me watching Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, Braxton Family Values, anything like the Real Housewives of Atlanta, anything like that, Love and Married Huntsville. I'm watching it, like, just cause, and this is like I have to. I don't know what the problem is, but I just have to do it. But recently, with this most recent season of Basketball Wives, there is a girl. Her name is OG. I believe her real name is like Ogum Chiendu or something like that. She is Nigerian. She is a darker skinned woman. She's saying that, you know, she's making allegations of colorism and racism on the show, and I'm like, I don't really know how to feel about it. So, like, and I feel like I'm gonna catch a lot of slack for this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I just feel like, is there an issue with how they treat OG? Absolutely. Is it a colorism issue? Maybe not. I think that OG is very aggressive in how she speaks to people. That is where the problem is, and I think they're trying to put this aggressive title on her, one, because of how she speaks to people, and two, because she's a football player. So she's automatically getting these aggressive labels when she's not necessarily the most aggressive person on the cast. In my opinion, Evelyn's the most aggressive person on the cast. Evelyn is the biggest threat on the cast, and to be honest, Evelyn really is not that big of a threat. She pick and choose who she do that stuff with. She would never in her life come at Tammy the way that she do Cece. She would never in her life come at Tammy the way that she did Royce and Jennifer, jumping across tables and swinging wine bottles and all that stuff. She would never do that to Tammy. So she pick and choose the people that are more outspoken. She don't fool with, but she picks on the people that are not really about that life per se. But to me, like I said, I just don't feel like she's really about that life, because she picks on them because she knows. Like, she goes into it like, oh, I know if we fought that I would win. And she really only do all that when security be around. So that's why I'm like, girl, like, are you really gonna jump across the table? Like, are you really gonna do this? And so even in this whole situation, I feel like she's playing the victim to circumstances that she created. OG has never been the aggressor towards Evelyn, ever. Like, and I've been watching the show since season 1. Like, I've been watching Basketball Wives LA and Miami since season 1. So I'm very well versed in, you know, the cast members. But she would never, like, OG never has been the aggressor. Her mouth might be a little bit aggressive, but she's never been the one to become physically aggressive with anybody. But Evelyn has always been that way. That's just been Evelyn's role since the show started. Now, I feel like Evelyn is definitely playing the victim. Like I said, one, she knows what words to use to get people to feel sorry for her. So, like, she said that OG is taunting her with her abuser, and that OG is defaming her character and all of that. And it's like, you doing all this, but baby, no, that's not how that works. OG didn't defame your character at all. You jumping across tables, swinging bottles at people, throwing stuff, attacking a woman that's walking away. Like, that's another reason why I'm saying, like, she really not bad. Like, you wait until Cece walks off to go run up on her. Like, that's a little punk move anyway. Like, you too old for that. Like, you ma'am, you are too old. And so I can't get with this. Like, I just feel like Evelyn is an issue, and I feel like if VH1 does not address it, that is going to be a big issue, because it shows a lot of favoritism, because they pick and choose who they do that with. Just because Evelyn's been on since the beginning of the series, they're going to side with her anyway, because she is their breadwinner. She's the one that gets all the ratings and all the views, because everybody knows she's going to do something stupid like jump across the table on somebody, swing a full wine bottle at somebody's head, like all the theatrics, the antics. That's all Evelyn. Like, that's. And it's so funny to me, because I really feel like she's reverting, because when she stepped away from Basketball Wives for a time, she had her show, I think on WeTV or Lifetime or something, called Living Lozada. I think it might have been on the Oprah network. But she was all, I don't want to be known for that stuff. But then you go back to Basketball Wives and go back to the same shenanigans. Like, I'm not understanding. I'm really not understanding. Now, back to what I was saying before, with as far as how she's playing the victim, she knows what words to trigger a certain reaction out of people. And so even with her saying OG is taunting her with her abuser, girl, you went to Chad to go get those screenshots of the DM. So she ain't taunting you with nothing. You was still communicating with that man. He wouldn't just randomly send you those screenshots. Like, come on, girl. Like, sis, come on. And then to say she was defaming your character, and then ask for her to be on a separate stage, that is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, that should not have happened. Evelyn should be on a separate stage for herself, period, because she like to run up on people when security is around. Like, she would never do that in real life. She would never do that in real life. Like, and I can say that flat-footed, hand on the Bible. She would never run up on nobody if somebody wasn't around. If cameras weren't there, if security wasn't there, she would never. Because she's not about that life for real. Like, like, stop putting her on for TV. And maybe the issue is that she don't really have a lot going on outside of reality TV. And maybe that's what it is. That's just my assumption, because a lot of the ladies have a lot of things going on. So, like, Shani has her business ventures, her real estate, and her weed line and her shoe line and all this other stuff she got going on. She's the executive producer of Basketball Wives. Malaysia has her wig line and her skincare line and all this other stuff. OG is a football player, and she's, working on some other stuff. Cece has her little med center, whatever it is. The only person that really ain't got nothing going on is Kristen. And that's the other thing. Like, that's why I don't feel like it's colorism. I feel like it's just her bullying people. I feel like it's Evelyn bullying people. OG is not one of those people that's just gonna lay down and take it. Like, she's not that. She doesn't care to be up under up under Evelyn and everything like Kristen. Kristen is literally breaking her family apart just to be cool with them. Like, I'm not here for it at all. Like, I've never cared for Kristen, but that's why I don't think it's an issue with colorism, because Kristen is also a darker skinned woman. And Kristen, she kisses up to them, so maybe that's why. But Evelyn likes to be flattered, I would want to be flattered too if all I was known for was sleeping with whatever athlete this day and sleeping with another athlete the next day. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's colorism. I feel like it's favoritism from VH1 for allowing this to happen the way that it did, and that's why her restraining order was denied, because OG has never done anything to this girl. Roy should have had a restraining order. Susie should have had a restraining order. Who else? Jennifer. There's a lot of people that should have had a restraining order against Evelyn, because Evelyn is always that person to do stuff like that, but nobody has ever done anything to her. And so I just can't get on this colorism track, y'all. I can't. I can't get with it. Like, I'm not saying that. Is it an issue? Is there an issue there? Absolutely, but I don't think it's colorism. And I think it's not nepotism. I think it's that it's a seniority thing, and that I just can't get with it. But what I will say, even though I don't think it's a colorism issue, I do feel like Evelyn may be a little bit racist. She referred to Cece as Ling Ling. That's a problem. That is, and she excused it as being, oh, I'm a little ghetto. Girl, I'm a little bit ghetto, and I would never call her Ling Ling. Like, that is disgusting. And she should have been reprimanded for that on camera. Then she turned around and put up a picture of a monkey in reference to OG and said something in reference to OG. That is a problem for me. And I feel like all she could ever do is make comments about how she thinks OG looks. I think OG is beautiful when she does it, when her makeup and stuff is done properly. When she first came on the show, OG was a hot mess. Okay, like, ma'am, you cannot be your skin complexion and wear a lipstick that is this color with no liner. Like, we not doing that. Like, sis, you can't do us like that. But I think that Evelyn saying the things that she said about her is just disgusting. Like, and what's funny is, I wholeheartedly believe that Chad did say something to OG. I definitely believe that. And I also believe that Evelyn has an issue with him saying anything to her. I think she thought that because she's the more exotic looking one, or the more, I don't really know what it is, what she is looking one, that she was gonna, that she's just gonna be his choice. But Chad's children are dark skinned, so at some point, yes, he was probably dealing with a dark skinned woman. Like, what? No, it was something I was gonna say, y'all. I can't remember what it was. Oh man. Oh yeah, this whole Afro Latina thing. So the other issue that I have with Evelyn is how she tries to play on people's intelligence. Like, how she tries to make these. So like when she called Cece Ling Ling, it was, oh, I'm a little bit ghetto. Now that she's been called out for using the N-word, which to me, I'm not gonna say that I have a problem with it. I have a problem with her saying I'm Afro-Latina to make it seem like it's okay for her to use it because she's Afro-Latina. Like, I don't like that. Like, don't do that. If you use the word, be like, yeah, it's part of my vocabulary, whatever. But I think that she was trying to be careful because what's that girl name on Love and Hip Hop Miami? She got a lot of backlash for it. But I just feel like that word depends on the context that you use it. It is part of the culture, and it is what it is. There's a difference when it ends in an A and it ends in an ER. For me, I'm a Southern girl, so when a white man or a white female calls me the N-word with the ER, yeah, I'm gonna have a problem. But it just depends on the context that somebody is using it. You understand? Like, I don't feel like everyone was using it in a derogatory way. I just feel like OG just has a problem with cultural appropriation, or the cultural vultures, as they call it. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think, but one thing I am gonna say is, just because you're dark skinned and somebody has a problem with you does not mean it's colorism. Okay, like it's just not. It's not always colorism. It's not always racism. Like, it's not always sexism. Just because the difference between you and that person is your color, your race, whatever is between your legs, like that does not make it an issue. So stop that, because that's doing too much. And I do think OG was doing too much, because I really don't think it's a colorism issue. But it's a lot of y'all out there, well, not y'all, my followers, because I love y'all, but it's a lot of people out there that's like, it's colorism because she's this and she's dark skinned and she's Nigerian and she's that, and they called her ugly. OG, listen, OG was not that cute when she came on the show. It does not have anything to do with the fact that she's dark skinned. It's the fact that she looked a hot mess. Like, your clothes should not be all the way back to the crown of your head. It should not be all the way back there. It should not look like you got these $2 hooker boots on and just couldn't dress, can't do your makeup. Like, She was just, and then she had a bad attitude on top of that. Like, it just, that just, like, the fact that all those things were happening, it's like everybody just negates it in their head. They're like, nope, I don't see any of it. Nope. She's dark skinned and they have a problem with her, so it's colorism. Like, come on now. Come on. But maybe it's just me, but we can talk about it in the comments. I may be wrong as to left feet, but you know, that is just my opinion on it. That is my take on it. But we can talk about it. So feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.